Yeah, no, I've had an opportunity to be a CISO for a couple organizations now over the last 14 years. And the number one thing I've learned is you've got to know your business. Every business is different, different risk tolerances, different threats, different sources of value, different strategies. As a CISO, if you don't really know your business well, it's really hard to do a good job and protect that business, protect the profit, and also help enable that growth. The second thing I would say is you can't do it alone. This is a team sport. You have to build good relationships across the organization. I'm not a big fan of airport security, the TSA, not my favorite organization, but their motto is, if you see something, say something. It makes a lot of sense. It applies to cybersecurity. And so building those relationships where you have other peers that are helping you protect the organization, really important. And last but not least, I would say, keep it simple. We're all engineers. We can overcomplicate things very easily. Get the basics right. Focus. Get those things that just are the foundation of your program. Get them right. Know that your attackers are going after the human. So make sure that your security program helps protect the human. And last but not least, good people can solve a lot of problems. So there's a famous book by Jim Collins, Good to Great. And he has a saying in that book, get the right people on the bus in the right seats. That is super important for cybersecurity. You need to get the right team around you to solve those process or technology problems. It's protecting the crown jewels, plain and simple. You really need to know what your business's sources of value are and focus your protection around those. As a software company, it's protecting our customer data. It's protecting our SaaS platforms more than anything else. In previous roles, it was protecting other crown jewels, so to speak. You really need to have a layered approach because controls fail and people make mistakes. So you don't want to have all your eggs in one basket where you're depending on one set of controls. You need to have layers of controls. And last but not least, we put a lot of energy in preventing incidents in the first place, but you're never going to be 100% in preventing incidents. So having really good detection and response capabilities will be the difference between a minor incident and a major incident. So that's kind of how I approach the program. It is tough. It is a very fast-moving landscape. Honestly, you can joke that CISOs don't sleep or they have a lot of stress and all that kind of stuff, and there's a little bit of truth to that. But I think more than anything, I try to surround myself with smart people, people that are smarter than I am. I'm constantly learning. It's really important in this role to have a thirst for learning. Constantly growing, constantly learning, because it changes so quickly, and you really do need to want to keep pace. And to do that, you can't do it alone. So surround yourself with smart people on your team. Connect with peers. Spend time with innovative entrepreneurs that are starting new cybersecurity companies. There are smart people that are solving problems in different ways. And then spend some time with a VC and PE community because they have a different lens. They're seeing what's coming. They're looking at different things. And so it really is just asking questions. And so there's another saying I kind of like. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use them proportionately. I try to listen more than I talk, and that's how I learn. You have to make it relevant. I'm really fortunate here at Ceridian that I have a C-suite that fully embrace the value of cybersecurity. So that tone at the top makes my job a lot easier because they help reinforce the importance of cybersecurity. But the reality is it's never going to be everybody's number one priority. So my goal is to make it, one of their top 3, top 5 priorities. And to do that, I need to make it relevant. So how I talk to my HR team about cybersecurity and what they can do, and how I talk to my product team about cybersecurity and their role that they play is very different. You really have to meet them where they're at and try to integrate cybersecurity into how they operate. And that kind of plants the seed and kind of creates that risk-minded, cybersecurity conscious culture.